It is Sunday now, and the weather is shocking. But essentially, I'm gonna pack everything up that I can and head to the airport. So that's gonna be the best part of the day. We'll obviously try and get a bit of work done here and there, but it's a bit of a broken day, so let's rock and roll. Second time's the charm. Fucking this guy. But look at this. I've got it all packed in. This is a backpack. I'm way too proud about this. But yeah, cranking on out. Finn's getting amongst it. Ah! You bastard. Oh god. Finn Bar's in autismo mode. This is it. We say goodbye to the old pad. It's good fun. Like I said, it went really fast. But now we're out of here, off to the airport and back to Queensland. So that was a fun weekend. Sweet as. I'm just at the airport now. I've been working for about half an hour now because I came early. And my flight board's in about 20 minutes. So I'm just cranking out some emails, looking after some customers and getting ready for next week, which is going to have to be another big week. Lots of cool meetings, lots of cool opportunities that we've created over the last couple of weeks coming together. Yeah, this flight's going to be nice. We'll see if we're sat next to anyone interesting on the flight. If not, headphones are on, probably get to sleep because I've been so tired. We've had late nights, yeah, broken days. So it was really awesome to see Finn. It was really fun to see Finn. And yeah, it's just the beginning. I'm going to put some stuff together for him so he can start understanding what he's allocated to do around ambassadors and wholesale. So he's going to help me with that stuff. So that's really, really cool. And also social media as well. So I'm pumped. It's going to be fun. We're just going to continue cranking on here. Wait to get on the flight. So yeah, we'll check out and we'll see you soon. Home sweet home, baby. I'll tell you what, like, I had so much fun down in Sydney with Finn and we got so much done, but there's just something about the Gold Coast and Queensland for that fact. It's just not, Sydney's not my style. I love the Gold Coast. When I come home, the weather's mint, there's not people fucking everywhere running around. Everyone in Sydney just cares about themselves. They bump into you, they don't get out the way for you, they don't say thank you when you open the door, nothing. Come to Queensland, it's a bit, take a step back. Everyone's genuine. There's still a lot of business going on in Queensland. Not about that. My type of lifestyle. Beautiful beaches, beautiful people. Welcome home. Feels good to be back. Do enjoy spending my time there with Finn, but my patience is limited with that, and it mainly comes from the shit drivers. So, well, we're on the way home now. A couple extra things to finish off for this evening, and then, you know what, baby, numbers. What can we do? I want to try and hit 20,000 by the end of the week, which means I have to do a huge day today. But let's see how close we can get, if not exceed it. So let's freaking go. All right, we're back where I thrive, and yeah, it's good to be back. I can't deny it. I've absolutely crashed. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just the consecutive big weeks and the late nights and the socials in Sydney, but I'm just going to hit a quick little recap of what I thought about Sydney. Obviously, the goal was going in and saying, let's smash out all these things that are going to help the business grow so that we can then move Finn into business a bit more hands-on. Ended up happening was, just because Finn doesn't have as much knowledge about the business as he needs to be able to help with those things, we didn't touch on those things, which was a shame because I set them to be done and not everything goes to plan. So what ended up happening instead was we ended up talking about business in general, lifestyle in general, mindset in general, and then we spoke about, okay, instead of getting you to help me do these things right this second today in Sydney, let's talk about what it is you think you can bring, and then let's factor that in. So we worked that out, and he's really good with talking to people and wholesale and marketing in that promotional sense. So we're going to start moving him into that, and I'm going to put a plan together so that he can do that efficiently. So that's what we got out of it. Secondly, what we got out of that was, obviously, we don't get to see each other that much, so it was so sick that I could go down there, chill in that Airbnb with him, spend time with him, have some fun, do some work, and just enjoy the weekend a little bit more than I planned. So that was great. That was exactly what it needed to be. And I'm watching back some of the videos from the apartment, and waking up in that apartment for a couple of days was so much fun. And I'm looking at my little setup here going, damn, I do miss that already. That was a really good spot to be, and it was just free. It was really fun. We had a big goal to hit 20,000 by the end of the week. Friday was not that great. Saturday was not that great. I like to hold myself accountable and say, yeah, because I didn't do that much, as I should have been or would have done here. However, It's also because we had some hiccups with the business and website issues out of my control, but we were on top of it and we took action straight away, got it resolved straight away, and that's all that matters. Road bumps are part of the service. It's what happens in business, and I can't be mad about that. So we lost a bit of ground on the 20,000. I'm going to update this board in a moment. As much as I love that, I think I love the grind a bit more than holidaying. To be honest, it's really weird. This time last year, I couldn't wait to go on a holiday. I was at a job I didn't like doing. I was in a place I didn't want to be, and I couldn't wait to go on holidays. Now I'm like, okay, good. The holidays are short and fun, and I love doing them, but let's get back to it. Let's start pushing the needle a bit harder, because every day is a better day. And I can't be mad with the results. We still did some epic efforts. Even though they weren't what we wanted them, they were still good damn days. Put the neon sign, stock, and I get to finally update the board a proper way, not through my bloody calculator like I was before. We're going to update this board. So behind me here's the number on the board. It's currently 9 o'clock at night, and there's still plenty of time left in the day to get where we need to go. But long story short, I'm going to cut this short, go to bed, get ready for another big week, because next week we have really exciting stuff. We've got meetings about the new business that I want to start in the software space. So there's 2 meetings I need to have around that. There's a meeting for the 3 parties that are involved. One of them is me. The second meeting is actually with a developer about software do's and don'ts, just so I can get a better understanding, because I'm going into a whole industry I don't know much about, and that's going to be really educational. So it's going to be good to have that meeting and chat with them about my particular case and what's potentially possible, what's potentially not possible, and hopefully we can work out a game plan to get this thing rolling. So that's really, really cool. I've also got some big product training weeks next week, which is one of those big meetings, and more consulting meetings, and I've also got some Google meetings directly with Google, which is an epic opportunity as well. So that mixed in with a shit ton of other work from both businesses, I'm going to be chocked out. With that said, let's see the numbers. 18,971.11. Now there's still time to go, but we ended up pulling in 800 so far, so not a bad day at all. However, it's not the 20,000, so again, we didn't hit the goal. But I can't be mad about that. We're going to keep pushing. I know I'm doing all the right things. I've had a little setback here and there, but we're going to keep pushing, and I'm excited to have Finn on board. So with that said, we're going to see you guys on the dial tomorrow for another one. Let's go.